Hey everybody, we are so happy to be with you today. Man, Chris White here with KECO Body Repair Products, and I cannot tell you how much work has gone into this moment right here. This moment right here, we are bringing the greatest release of products and training that we've ever had in the history of KECO for SEMA 2023. And what's more, you guys know, I'm sure if you follow us, that we are a global company. We have operations KECO UK. We have operations KECO Australia. And this launch, this SEMA launch, is the first time that we've launched a line of products as a global company. This launch that we're talking about right now is going to be a live launch in the UK, in the US of A, and in Australia. So we are very excited about that. And the promotions that we're running for SEMA, it will be promotions that we will be live and honoring in the US, in Australia, and in the UK. So really, really so proud of our team. What you are about to see in the systems that we're rolling out is a culmination of, I can't tell you how much work has been put into this, right? So I'm so proud of the team. You know, we've pushed pretty hard to get to this point. It's always difficult to bring all this together. But we just decided the way to launch this is that we will go in a bit of a presentation mode here, and I will talk you through what we have. There they are. That is the 6 systems that make up the full KECO GPR and GPR Plus systems. So let me walk you through what we have here. The first one is our flagship, which is our L2E system. That L2E system is something you've been used to seeing from us for some time. It's that the cart, of course, is a 36-inch wide cart. And when we talk about what our systems can do, we have to talk about what we call the repair continuum. And from rough out to finish, every repair in every shop across the world fits within this. And so, you know, in trading out conventional repairs for glue pull repair, this L2E system allows you from rough out to finish, from the dent before it's touched all the way to filler and paint, the opportunity to be able to finish a dent, right? So this full system on a 36-inch cart with the capability of organization and efficiency, you've been used to seeing this from us. What's new about this at this point is we've refreshed the tab prints just a bit. And the most important thing that we've added to the tab prints is our hinge tab. That hinge tab that has that capability of being able to pull your dog legs, pull your step quarters, all the stuff. As you guys well know, the weakest part of your filler work is that body line, is that edge. And if we can get that edge back, then we're changing the game. So we wanted to add that to the L2E system. Then, really, the next thing is our GPR Plus. And that GPR Plus system that you're seeing on the screen right now, this is the culmination of something that we envisioned years and years ago when we created the term glue pull repair right here in our conference room in 2018. We did that because people confused glue pull with PDR. And we said, look, we are not PDR, we're glue pull repair. You don't need to know how to do PDR to do glue pull repair. And that's what was the genesis of GPR. Well, when we did that, we knew that at some point, there would be a point in time and we split away, get people to understand the basics of GPR, but at some point, they begin to meld back together just a bit, but it's still not PDR. So there are times, and listen, Danny says it best, there are times where a guy's using GPR, he's getting it from rough out to a place of filler, he's feeling good about his GPR system, but there's times because of maybe lack of training or lack of understanding of GPR, he ends up going back just a bit to the stud welder. Well, this GPR Plus system with some push tools, not for PDR, but to augment GPR, you start with GPR to rough out, and then when you get over here, if you look at our continuum, you'll see in that green area is where we're giving you a few push tools to be able to come in and finish that out a bit. Again, not to PDR, but just to get the panel flatter. Maybe some of those double metal edges that are very difficult to pull, or dents that are locked up to a point that maybe you don't have the knockdown skills to be able to address those. That's what GPR Plus is for. And it's on this cute little 18-inch cart with great organization. Got to give a shout out to Kevin Andrews for all the work that he's put into this. This GPR Plus system, there was a period of time where we thought, listen, we may actually call this the Kevin Andrews system because it has his fingerprints all over it. And he is one of the foremost minds in PDR and GPR today. But this system, as you see it, has all the tools you'll need to be able to get that panel flatter and flatter and flatter. So moving on through, we have our Technician Companion system. And, looking at the graph there, you can see that this is not a finish system and not a rough out system and not a complete system, but a little bit of both. It's a little bit of rough out. It's a little bit of finish. And really where this comes in is that we have shops that have come to us and said, look, we have your L2E, we love it, but we're not quite ready to put a full 36-inch cart in everybody's bay. Can we have some of the most common tools for our technicians, for each of our technicians? So we've created this Technician Companion system, and that will have some of the most commonly used rough out and some of the most commonly used finish tools to be able to get you through that continuum, and then you would augment with your shop L2E system. So this is something that we're really, really excited about. And again, on that little 18-inch platform where it's very easy to wheel around the shop and use. Moving on, we have the L2E Compact. And this one is super exciting as well, because this is something that, again, came from Kevin, because he had a customer that was so interested in L2E, but literally they were mobile, and they're like, look, we cannot have a 36-inch cart. So what this is an 18-inch cart, an 18-inch platform, but with everything of the L2E on it. You've got rough out tab print on one shelf, finish tab print on another shelf, but all the tools on an 18-inch platform. Very good for mobility. So again, very excited about what we have here in the L2E Compact. Now, when it comes to continuum talk, if we have systems that are for the full continuum and we have some that are for parts of it, like the rough out, which used to be our old level 1, now we split that and we tell you, look, this doesn't do any finish. This is for the left half of the continuum. This is for rough out only, right? So, and again, now we've pared that down to the 18-inch cart platform where it's much more mobile, much more easier to get around the shop. So that rough out system is something that we're excited about as well. And then moving through, we have the finish system. Now, the finish system, this will be for the right half of your continuum. This is everything to help you finish a dent. And I think that I would expect that there's going to be a lot of people that'll grab this also to augment their L2E, because they'll have, the common, the most common dents are all those little guys, right? As Danny says, every repair ends up with little dents, right? You're always going to have small dents. And so that's what this finish system's about, right? So we got rough out and we got finish. And then moving through, now this is something we're also very, very excited about. you guys, if you've been following us, you know that Frank Phillips has joined us. He's our new COO. You know that Jen Phillips has joined us to direct our training efforts and our curriculum efforts there. This is the fruit of some of that, and also some of the fruit of what Kevin brings from all the years of PDR training. Again, we are not training in PDR, but we've taken some elements of it. And, you guys have been familiar with our one-day in-your-shop course, or coming here for the one-day course for basics in GPR. What we are rolling out, one course, is our 5-day Apprentice Accelerator. And we're so pumped about what this class has done, because we've done it on a beta basis, and word has come back to us that, look, actually it was Barry Dorn from Dorn's Collision and Paint and Body in Mechanicsville, Virginia. Barry sent his guys for our first course, and when they came back, waited a month and said, Barry, where are they at? How are they doing? He said, Chris, you moved my apprentices ahead at least a year, maybe 2 years, right? And he believed in his apprentice program, but with this intensive GPR and GPR plus course, we're able to get those guys way moved ahead. Now, you see also that 3-day GPR plus course. That will be for your A and B techs, guys that already have some GPR experience. We are bringing them a deeper level of GPR, that ability to understand how to knock down, how to open up and change the shape of dents to be able to pull them. Also bringing them the use of the PDR tools, right? The push tools. And again, that's part of the GPR system. Again, not teaching them I only use the term PDR to help you understand that it's push tools. But again, the end in mind is not paintless dent repair. The end in mind is a flatter and flatter panel. I've had OEMs, since we've been doing this and showing what's possible, I've had OEMs tell us, Chris, I see a day where we don't have to put filler in our panels anymore, and putting filler in our panels is something that's very concerning with all the liability and such. And again, we're not there yet, but it's because of GPR and GPR Plus that could be the goal, right? And GPR Plus is the push tools to get the panel flatter, still with an end in mind of a bit of glaze and repaint, right? So, and this 3-day course is for your A and B techs that already have a bit of GPR experience. We're going to take them deeper. We're going to get them to understand how to get the good use out of the rods and the GPR, and be able to, again, read the light better, understand how to knock down better, all those type of things. And so anyway, that new training offering is something that is going to revolutionize KECO GPR and GPR Plus. So to wrap it up, the last slide here, all of these new systems are available now at KECOtabs.com. And if they're not available this moment on the Australia site and the UK site, they'll be flipping the switches any moment to get these live. And you use the code SEMA 2023 at checkout to get 10% off all of our systems. This is exactly the promotion we're going to run at SEMA. So no need to wait for SEMA. We couldn't wait. So why should you? We are absolutely ready to take your order now and get these systems on the way. We expect a ton of interest in these things. So no reason to wait for SEMA. If you are coming to SEMA, man, that Upper South Hall booth 32201, come see us there. But yeah, and by all means, if you want to talk, Danny's available, Scott's available, I'm available, Benjamin's available. Gosh, we're ready to have conversation about these new systems. So again, I could not be prouder of my global team. I can't even tell you how much effort we've put in to get to this place and to be in a position to launch such a comprehensive offering of systems and training in GPR and what we're calling GPR Plus, with the the rods augmenting the GPR system. So anyway, come see us, KECOtabs.com. Come see us at SEMA. Thank you so much for your time. Really, really excited and thankful for each one of you being our customers. It seems like so many times when we bring an offering to SEMA, it's for people that, in the last couple of years, it's been for people that aren't existing customers. It's for people that are new customers, right? But with this offering, man, we have a training offering. We have systems offerings that for the new customer and for all the existing customers. So very, very thankful for what we've been able to put together. And we'll see you online, or we'll see you at SEMA. Thank you.